So before I go any further, I do need to talk about RILA that Victor mentioned, which happened this past weekend. RILA is our youth leadership conference where rising juniors spend a weekend learning about themselves, learning about each other, and about service above self. It's truly magical, transformative, and it builds the future of Rotary. This was proven when a former Ryland by the name of Jake Rosen, who joined the Brookfield Rotary Club after attending RILA, and by the way, he brought his parents with him as members, addressed the audience on Sunday and shared an articulate vision, thank you, of Rotary's impact in the world. We would be remiss if we didn't recognize Christine Pinney. Christine, where are you? Christine and her entire team, including daughter Katie and husband Tom, Pat and Skip Doyle, Kelsey Lawler, Bob Dowd, Andre, whose last name I don't know, Anderson, and all of the volunteers that make RILA happen.
More than 60 volunteers.
Wow.
I truly believe that it is the best thing we do in Rotary. So I love Rotary, and I love what we do together. We bring people with different political, religious, ethnic, and social agendas together who might otherwise not connect to do good in the world. We do this through service and fellowship, and of all the things that we do, to me, that's the most important. I've been so inspired by our incoming president, Gordon McAnally, and believe that his theme, Create Hope in the World, along with his focus on mental health initiatives, resonates across our clubs and through our membership. And as I think of the road ahead, there's so much that we can do, but we have to pick our battles, and I'd like to share my vision for what we hope to accomplish in the coming year. First and foremost, we're here to support our clubs, to help them attract members, engage in meaningful service and fellowship, and increase our collective impact in the community. And to help our clubs, many of which are still struggling with the effects of the pandemic to find their new normal. To that end, we've been discussing implementation of a new continuous training initiative designed to support our incoming club leaders and to foster continuity. We believe that if we take the guesswork out of what it takes to make our club successful, help members clearly understand the roles and responsibilities of club leadership, and create an atmosphere of team building so that our leaders don't feel that they're alone, more people will step up to enjoy the incredible experience of leading their clubs. And I want to thank DGE Joyce and our Public Image Committee lead, John Marchioni, for pushing these ideas forward. We also need to educate our members about Rotary beyond the club. I believe that most of our membership doesn't know the full extent of who we are and what we do. And I get that. When I first started my Rotary District Governor journey, I thought I'd learn everything there is to know about Rotary in a few short months. Well, that didn't work out very well. We are vast, we are rich, both in tradition and talent, and we are everywhere, from a seat at the United Nations to remote villages across the world. And the things that we do are truly amazing. Here are just two. A few weeks ago, we vaccinated 44 million children against polio in a 3-day immunization campaign. Since the polio eradication effort began, we've immunized well over 2 billion children and have spent more than $2.6 billion in our efforts to eradicate this awful disease. Right now, we're down to 6 cases. We're going to do this. And then there's our incredible Rotary-wide support for the courageous people in Ukraine. It's necessary, and I can tell you, it's much appreciated. And I thank past District Governor Diana Nestorova, past District Governor Dick Manolis, Roy Balfour, and Katya Portnaya for leading the way, and to all of our clubs who have stepped up to help. What other organization on the face of the earth does this stuff every single day, and so very much more? Next, we need to grow our commitment to environmental sustainability. At RILA, it was clear that our kids understand that coping with climate change is their biggest challenge. And I really want to have a good answer to the question, where were you when something could have been done about this? Also, we must examine environmental justice issues to assist marginalized communities most impacted by the effects of climate change. And please consider joining us next March when, through the efforts of Westborough's Jorge Yarzebski, we'll be traveling to Guatemala to engage in a mangrove restoration project. We will also sponsor a District 79 chapter of the Rotary Action Group for Mental Health Initiatives. Mental health awareness is President Gordon's signature effort, and it stems from the loss of his brother from depression when he took his own life. We need to take care of each other. Gordon asks us not only to ask, how are you, but to ask, how are you really? And to listen to each other, even though sometimes the answer may be difficult to hear. We'll continue to strengthen our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And we need to ensure that our clubs are welcoming, but that doesn't mean that they have a checklist that they seek out 3 people of color, 2 people of Asian descent, 4 women, and 2 LGBTQI. That's not the way we do this. The way we do this is to design service projects that go into their communities and meet the people where they are, offering our skills, resources to help solve issues that are important to them. That's how we become a more diverse and welcoming organization. And after all that, we still need to have some fun, celebrate fellowship, strengthen our bonds with each other. To that end, I hope you join us for an evening of Worcester Bravehearts baseball on July 21st at our first major fellowship event since the pandemic. There are flyers available on the welcoming table by the doorway, and we hope that you join us on the 21st. Finally, on November 4th, join us at Boston Symphony Hall for Voices for Peace, when we'll sing together and record the experience to honor our new Peace Center in Istanbul and raise funds for a donation to the Rotary Foundation. Kind of like a concert in reverse, where the audience is the performer. Watch for more information in the coming weeks about this incredible project sponsored by my friend and DG classmate, Laurie Karras from District 7910's. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge those who helped make this event possible tonight. President Sandy Kearney from the Westborough Club, other Westborough Club members, Terry Gross, past District Governor Steve Sager, Kathy Wilford, my friend and mentor Dave Clifton, the now past District Governor Tom for all his support, friendship, and especially for his wonderful videos. All of the members of the Westborough Club who have been so supportive throughout this entire journey. Todd Jenkins for joining us here this evening, and especially my incredible wife, Raina, who puts up with endless requests to read my speeches and for advice in navigating the myriad of issues that I had no idea were in the job description for District Governor. Now I close with a vision statement. Together we see a world where people unite to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and within ourselves. I love Rotary. I love you. Together, let's go out and create hope in the world. Thank you.
Congratulations, Elliott. We're looking forward to your leadership. As we all know, everything at Rotary is done at the club level, and the club presidents are really the most important people. So as your first act, I invite you to install the club presidents, and so I asked Sandra to come up here, president of the Westborough Club, symbolically take the oath on behalf of all club presidents. We also have a number of incoming club presidents in the audience. I ask that you stand also. To administer the oath to everyone.
So I'll administer the oath to Sandy, and symbolically, this will also be all of the club presidents in the room. So Sandy, you've been selected by the members of this Rotary Club to guide its affairs during the current year. You've been entrusted with an important responsibility that will help shape your club's future. This is your opportunity, along with the officers and directors, to make your club shine, to reach new heights, and to accomplish great things. This coming year will be, well, for you it'll be the second best year of your Rotary, Rotary career, because you're doing it again. And thank you for that. But it is your year to show the community and your fellow man that Rotary makes a difference, that we truly do create hope in the world. So if you would raise your right hands. And incoming President Sandy and all our other incoming presidents, you have been elected to the office of President of your Rotary Clubs by its members, which is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. I hereby declare you installed as club presidents. Thank you.
Don't leave. We still have some more things to do. Now we're going to call up the incoming assistant governors. Come on up, and also past District Governor Cliff, come on up and.
The assistant governor serves as an important resource for both the club's district leadership team, helping to ensure that everything runs smoothly and acting as the first line of support for our club presidents. So those club presidents, these are the ones you're looking for. You serve as the liaison officer between the Rotary Club and the District Governor, Elliott Rittenberg. This is an important responsibility, and I ask that you please respond to the following. Will you fulfill the responsibility of the Office of Assistant Governor, providing support to your assigned clubs and the District Governor to the best of your ability and in accordance with our bylaws and the Rotary International Constitution? I will. Thank you. Elliott? You're all stuck together. I'm going to do the easy way right now and hand them out. They are magnetic. Everyone gets it. I've got the left-handed one right there. I'm giving out left-handed ones here.
You got a new ribbon and all the pens. He's already playing. He's starting to make have more.
Thank you, each and every one of you. We look forward to working with you in the coming year and the years ahead. And we look forward to you supporting your clubs and their leadership. Thank you.
You raise the right hand as you stand beside your wife and repeat, I will. If you say I won't, then I got to start over again. I agree to serve as the district governor for District 7910 for the Rotary year 2023-24, and I agree to do it with the dignity that it deserves.
All of that? I will.
Audience, I want you to say, he will.
He will.
You better believe it. I agreed to serve as an officer of Rotary International as I put together the important responsibility to do good in the community and to reach beyond to do good in the world.
I will.
I agreed to support the Rotary Foundation, the heart and soul of Rotary International.
I will.
I agree to work with the officers in District 7910 to do the best I can to develop continuity, communication, and cooperation.
I will.
I agree to follow the Rotary four-way test of the things that I do as a district governor, and also exemplify the spirit of our motto, service above self.
I will.
I agree, and this is my final agreement, that I will do the best I can to give a top priority to family, to work, and to Rotary in that order.
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and finally put your hands together. Please welcome the new district governor for District 7910's Elliott Rittenberg. Three cheers for Elliott. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.